simulations class here through Kansas State University. My name is Rich White, and I wanted to introduce myself and briefly go over the syllabus very quickly, go over the game portal, the class portal that we'll be using, and then Minecraft just real briefly. I hope that this month we have the opportunity to really explore gaming and education and have a little bit of fun with it as we go. So a few details about me. If you ever need to get hold of me, of course, my email address is in the syllabus. I work for the Education Service Center at Greenbush. I'm an emerging technologies developer and the director of the Immersive Education Kansas Initiative. Obviously, most of this stuff you have either read or can read, so I won't bore us to death with those details. I just wanted to direct our attention that we will have 5 live sessions. The first will be a brief orientation, and then we will move on from there. We will have several asynchronous sessions throughout the year, just those 5 synchronous live sessions through Google Hangouts. So you may, if you're not familiar with Google Hangouts, you may want to become familiar with those. That will be the platform we use for our synchronous sessions. We will also be using Minecraft more as a proxy for the things that can be done in game environments. It's a very popular environment if you're not familiar with that a lot of kids are using. We leverage it a lot with our students for engineering projects. We have a Minecraft engineering class that we use it for, so that really gets them to organize into teams, plan structures, and so forth. So we'll explore Minecraft and how we can create learning environments within the Minecraft sandbox. So a bit more about the details of that. I did want to direct our attention that we will have online threads. So a lot of our asynchronous stuff will be done through this online forum that's at the class portal that I will show you here briefly, and I'll explain a little bit how that works. So that's what we mean by the online threaded discussions, and then of course the points for activities and so forth. But so here is the portal. It's thegreenbushlabs.com/game class, and you should have that link. It's in the syllabus at the very top as well. You'll see it here. But this is the site. Each of you should have your login credentials by now. If you don't, I will make sure to get them. Just bring it up in the orientation. It may be that you missed the email, or I didn't send it for some reason. But here in the class portal, you will see kind of the very first things that we'll want to make sure we have lined out is that we have a Google Plus account, that we've went ahead and that we've joined this community, and it's the community of just the individuals in this class, so that we can share resources a little easier, but we'll also need it to be notified when our Google Hangout session starts. We'll create a Minecraft account. The Minecraft creating account is free. It's going to last just 5 days, but it's really going to be a way for you to check that Minecraft 1 installs on your system, that your Java is up to date and so forth, and it'll do all that for you. It'll check that for you as you're installing it and trying to run it. So if you notice, one thing that I will always update will be, if you look at the Activities tab, we have this Home, Activities, and Members. The Activities tab will always give us a preview. It'll be a running thing of the things that we've either done or will do. So for example, week 1, we've got kind of our list of things that we're looking at. I added this just as a precursor to when we meet, so that you kind of have an understanding of kind of the philosophy of what this class's intent is. And Jane McGonigal says it best, and so I left it up to her to give you the overview of how gaming can make a better world. And it's a wonderful video. It's a little dated, but it's still really relevant to this class. What happens though is during week 2, I'll go ahead and I'll put all of those activities above, and we'll still keep the week 1 resources down here for reference as well. We have a little bit of class reading. It basically just reiterates some of the things that Jane McGonigal did in more detail. And then some of our class resources over here that are just kind of optional if you're curious to poke around on. You will have members tab, basically just shows members and their latest activity, so that kind of thing. All of our asynchronous stuff though will happen in this forums, and right now we have no forums since the class has just started, but this will slowly fill up through the year. These things stay up for a year, so you have them up until next semester's class when I start this all over again, or next summer's class when I start this all over again. And so you'll have that as reference that you can use throughout the year and kind of grab resources from and so forth as you need them. So I wanted to now take us over to Minecraft. And so if you've followed these steps, where is it? Here we go. If you followed these steps and have an account and downloaded Minecraft, when you launch Minecraft, you'll see this screen wanting you to use the email and password that you use to get your account. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. greenbushlabs.com. Okay. See if I remember my password, then I'll log in here. Okay, so this is me logged in. You'll see with my free account, the only option I have is to play the demo world. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So play demo world. I haven't paid for it yet with this account. And we should, there we go. So it's getting us, okay, there you go. And then we have our play demo world, reset the world if you want to reset your playing status. We have some options. One thing I would do is I would go in here to options. And if you see this difficulty, see where it's peaceful, easy, normal, hard. If you change that to peaceful, you're not going to be harassed by some of the in-game characters. Our learning activities that we're going to do in Minecraft after our 5-day trial period, I really wanted to get you started here with this free trial so that you could get in there and poke around and see what it was all about and maybe explore a bit. But we're going to be using Minecraft in what's called creative mode, so we won't have some of the game elements chasing us around and so forth. But in creative mode, it will give us the ability to really create these learning environments that we leverage, and we'll get more into that as the semester goes. But if we change that to peaceful and then play demo world, we'll set up our little world. And don't purchase now. Just continue playing. Remember the WASD keys. Now in Creative World, if we press the E menu, we will get an inventory of items. At this point, we don't have items, so the object kind of is, as you're playing around, is we'll go through and you kind of mine the material that you're needing. So that's how this works. You kind of just pound away on the ground to mine the things that you need. So you'll notice once I've broke enough dirt here, you'll notice I have that in my little inventory. You see I got 3 blocks, so I can now place them to build structures. And now I don't have any more, so I have to go and get some more resources. It's the same way with wood. Takes a little longer to get. Then I can just kind of walk around and pick those up and go back and place them with my right mouse button. So as you kind of play around with Minecraft before the class officially begins, those are a few things to be aware of. I will also accompany this with a quick Minecraft introduction video so that you will have a little bit better understanding of Minecraft the game and Minecraft in the creative mode. So, like I said, to begin with, I hope we learn a lot, we have a bit of fun, and that we really understand how we can leverage games in the educational context. So we will talk to you guys here in a few days.